This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso. We're live on SABC3. Now, earlier we mentioned we are answering some of your questions when it comes to mom and baby, and we're either to explain it or our editor right here, Jenny Collins. Welcome to the show once again.
Thank you.
There's so many questions that came through, but Ewan, why don't you start with...
You know what? Yes, we've asked you to put your question. We're going to get to that in a second. But we've learned so much over the past 9 weeks with our Mom and Baby series. It's been absolutely amazing, but there's still these questions. And we've got a question here from Gazelle Andrea Johannes on Facebook, and she's asking, what causes cradle cap and what is the course of treatment? I think it is quite a common condition.
It is. A cradle cap's not nice to deal with. It's quite icky, and I made my mom sort my kids out. Nobody really knows what it's caused by.
Really?
I think it's probably something to do with the fact that your baby's in water for 9 months and sheds its skin. But the skin on the scalp can take quite a long time to shed, and it just keeps coming back. So it's quite thick and flaky. You can use these special treatments, which is your first course of treatment. You can even rub olive oil on their heads, let it soak in a bit, and use a fine tooth comb to comb it out. But if it's very severe and coming down the neck and the ears and everything, then you need to go to your doctor for special cortisone creams and stuff like that.
So it gets as serious as that?
It does. If you treat it yourself, it can go away. If it does come back and becomes really severe, and then obviously also always use organic shampoos and things like that just to keep on top of it.
There's another question that came through. This one says, my baby is 9 months and she weighs 7.2 kilograms. It says here she seems very little because she weighed 6.5 kilograms 3 months ago, which means she's only picked up 700 grams. The question she's asking is that normal for her age, or should she be weighing more, or is it normal? And this is from Miss Muller from our Facebook page.
Okay, it's an interesting question because what is normal? You have to actually track your own baby's progress according to her own growth chart. And I think moms get quite freaked out when your baby's weight levels out because you're used to huge amounts of growth. But remember, by 9 months, presumably, if she's crawling, she's using a lot of that energy now, so her weight will level out, but she might be getting taller. So you need to actually speak to your doctor, and then obviously if she's not gaining enough weight, look at sort of solids, and is she drinking too much milk and filling up on that before she eats her solids, things like that. But for me, she sounds quite normal and probably just genetically petite as well. You have to take your genetics into account.
Okay.
All right. Here's a question we had on Twitter from Halima Sheikh. She says, good morning, my name is Halima and my baby question is as follows. My baby girl is 2 months and 2 weeks old. She's been diagnosed with colic. My question is, what would be the best way to get her more comfortable in terms of relaxing the environment for her? She is on colic drops. All right.
Shame. Colic is a terrible thing. If she's diagnosed with true colic, it's really, really difficult to deal with. Need your help and support with the paediatrician and also your family to support you because it can be really overwhelming. There are lots of great colic drops on the market and lots of medication that you can turn to if it's true colic. But I think the thing is to remember the 4th trimester. I always tell moms, keep your baby swaddled, keep it close to you, shush it. You know, you can't spoil a newborn baby, and that really helps with colic as well because it just calms the entire environment down. Keep your baby close to you for 3 months, and it's the best thing you can do for them. Swaddle and wind all the time.
That's it. Spend time on
Yes,
when
absolutely.
You see, it's nice if you're the editor of your baby magazine. You just know everything, don't you? Thanks so much for coming to visit.
Thank you very much for having me. It's been great.
Also, thank you for all the advice over the past couple of 9 weeks. I'm sure we're going to miss it. But I mean, there's your advice, your baby magazine. You can just catch it all in there. Great advice for all you new moms out there, even for your dads out there, because it is a scary world. Okay, it really is.
He's been there. He's definitely got some advice going. Well, the rest of the team is standing by with our news. It is almost 8 o'clock. Here's Leigh-anne.
Get the advice you need, moms and babies. Proudly brought to you by Calpol.